Imagine sending an investor your data room or proving you have the funds for a deal. Today, you either trust a server that can read everything, or you put it on a public chain where everyone sees who is involved. ZKorage removes that trade. It is a ZK toolkit on Stellar that seals documents, lets the right people open them anonymously, and lets anyone confirm a file was never altered. Here is how the pieces connect. Your browser encrypts the file and splits its key locally. The encrypted file goes to storage. The key is split across a committee of keepers so no one holds it alone, and only a short fingerprint, a key commitment, and a pointer are anchored on Stellar. No key and no contents touch the chain. To open a room, a reader proves they qualify to a self-hosted RISC-0 prover, and Stellar verifies that Groth16 proof on-chain without learning who they are. That is where ZK is load-bearing. Now I store a document. First, I name the room. Then I choose a file and click Store Document. The sensitive work happens in this browser. It creates the room, derives a room key from my wallet, encrypts the file, splits the key, and anchors the record. The ledger only ever sees a fingerprint. In room management, I change how readers get in, from membership to bonded access. Now anyone who locks a qualifying bond gets in, with no approval and no member list. I set the token, a minimum amount, and a deadline. Then I make the room listed, add a public name and a short description, and save, so anyone can find it in the directory. Here is a second wallet. In Discover, I find the listed room, expand its bond requirement, and click Check Bonded Access. I hold no qualifying bond, so ZKorage sends me to lock one, pre-filled with the exact token, amount, and deadline. I create an anonymous handle, then lock the bond. The lock is public. The privacy comes next. Off camera, a few more wallets lock the same bond, so the anonymity set grows. Once it is large enough, I click Prove Access. This builds a ZK proof on our self-hosted prover, so it takes a little while to finish. It proves I hold a qualifying bond without revealing which wallet, which lock, or how much. Back on the second wallet, I click Check Bonded Access on the room again, and this time it opens the room automatically. ZKorage checks my bond against this room, the keepers release their key shares, and my browser rebuilds the key and decrypts the file. A one-time nullifier stops the same access being reused, and the owner never learns which bond opened it. On the owner's wallet, I add a second document. On the reader's wallet, it shows up there too, and opens with the bond already held. One bond opens every file with that requirement, with no new proof, approval, or lock. Now the part that matters most. Anyone can recheck this without trusting us. In your access, I copy the verification link for a grant I hold. I open Verify It Yourself, paste the link, and click Verify. The page reads the proof straight from the Stellar ledger and confirms my access is real and still valid. No wallet, no account, just the public chain and the proof. Everything here runs on Stellar Testnet. If you want test tokens to try it yourself, the faucet, linked from the site's top bar, sends you 4 test assets in one click. For more details, please read the documentation on this site or visit our GitHub repo. That is ZKorage, sealed documents, anonymous access, and a fact anyone can verify on Stellar.